Next what comes is your professional summary. It could also be called a career objective. That's traditionally what it was called, but really right now what's replaced career objective is just the term or the title there of professional summary. And it really kind of tells your story about you in a very short, like few sentences. And again, always think about it from the employer standpoint. What can you offer that potential employer? So, they may not care about certain things in your background, but other things are very, very desperately important to them. Here's an example of one professional survey or summary. It's good, but it's not necessarily the greatest. You want to make sure you tailor it to you as far as this example. And I'll read it real quickly in case people are listening or something like that. And it says, for this person's professional summary, that strategic marketing communications professional with 7 years of experience across a broad range of marketing disciplines and expertise in technology, fintech, and financial services industry segments. Combined vision and strong industry knowledge with well-developed project management and leadership abilities to support campaign development, product launches, and branding initiatives to set companies and products up for success. So if you look at this particular example, and again, yours is going to be completely different. There are things you'll want to highlight and things that you want to emphasize for the type of jobs you're looking for. But you can see how they're not necessarily using buzzwords, or they're certainly not using like acronyms or things that maybe people don't understand, other maybe financial technology, fintech, that they're really talking about some of these broader concepts or ways that they can contribute and help a company. You see at the very last sentence it says initiatives to set companies and products up for success, right? And so that's that last message that they're saying to that employer who's reviewing this. But they're hitting 7 years experience, a lot of broad experience in marketing, technology, financial services, financial technology, and combining that together, industry knowledge, project management, and leadership skills. So they're working in some of those soft skills that, maybe they're applying for a project manager position, and so they got project management and leadership, and that they can be a leader. So you can just get an idea from this example, some of the things they highlight. I always love certainly sharing even a little bit more right even in here, like a measurable result, setting companies and products up for success. Like I did with the Coca-Cola company when we introduced, whatever, Diet Coke or whatever, I don't know, whatever it might be. And had great sales and turned the company around and, 20% increase in sales, or whatever it might be. So I like that kind of stuff. But you don't have to have that necessarily in a professional summary. Really, the professional summary is a few where somebody could read it quickly and say, really quickly, remember, they only look at the resume from 7 to 10 seconds and read this part and say, oh, okay, I know this person. 7 experience, hit all the buttons that I want to do. Okay, now let's go keep looking down the resume, look at some of their key skills and their work history and so on. So, take your time writing the summary and make sure it gets polished, have other people review it for you. Make sure that's a good professional summary, because it's something that they're going to really read and starting to digest right at the top of your resume and help set them up in their mind, the potential employer, what they expect to come from the rest of the resume. Obviously, if you say you've got 7 years of experience and you're showing a resume that doesn't show that, then, or you have these other experiences or expertise and your resume doesn't reflect that further on, then that's going to be a little disappointing. So you want to make sure that they match up together.